Hi, my name is Gerhard Schwartner. I'm the founder and publisher of Selling Power magazine. And Kerry, Kalendra, is joining us from Australia. Welcome, Kerry.
Good morning, Gerhard. 6 a.m. here in Melbourne.
The last time we talked, you said high achievement is really an Achilles heel that can actually slow you down or wipe you out. What happened to you? You were successful, you ran a successful business, and then what happened?
It is blind ambition. Essentially, what's happening is you're just going through the motions every day. You're doing an amazing job for people. And then you find that yourself that you're absolutely flat out. You can't keep up with everything. I didn't get more help. I didn't take on more resources. I was actually addicted to taking on, more clients, because what did it mean in the end? It meant that more cash was, coming in the door.
What did you do to sort of find that balance and recenter yourself?
The only thing that kept everything together for me was the exercise. So it wasn't mindset. It wasn't meditation. For me, it was just running on the treadmill, and it wasn't working.
So what did you do?
Alcohol. The addictive personality comes out, and then the taste of alcohol makes you want to have more. And then you just get to the points where I black out.
And you were eating Kentucky Fried Chicken.
Kentucky Fried Chicken, and then, croissants in the morning with coffee. Those types of foods, just like alcohol, the body craves them, but it doesn't do any good for the body.
How much weight did you gain?
38 kilograms.
75 pounds.
Yeah, about 75 pounds, correct. One day I looked in the mirror and what have I done to myself? I keep going back to this thing about why can't people talk about it? And it was virtually impossible to want to tell anybody because we're so proud. We don't want people to think that we're, in brackets, weak. And if we show them that we're weak, then, they're going to judge us. And I think that's why people are not reaching out for help. Isolation was my best friend.
But then there's something in your life. What happened is that you actually went to a presentation by Todd Duncan and gave a talk on stage, and you felt compelled to participate for some reason.
I was at my lowest point at that stage. I was in my office. You get a million invitations to, mortgage events and these sort of things. This company secured Todd Duncan somehow. I started researching him, and then I started realizing that we actually had a bit in common. I dragged myself to that event and I looked absolutely terrible. I was in awe of just how he spoke and how he carried himself. I basically pleaded with the event organizers to basically tackle him and say, I just need to see him. And, I broke down. He broke down. His wife broke down. There were a lot of tears. I told them everything, and I mean everything. I felt like a ton had come off my shoulders.
And then you worked on a program to lose the weight and regain the balance in your life.
Correct. Yeah.
I invited you to participate in our Sales Transformation Summit on April 9th and 10th. And the reason being is that any sales transformation needs to begin with self-transformation. We will have over 1,000 director level sales leaders attending, and we're going to publish a link below where you can sign up for free and listen to Kerry's story. But Kerry, if somebody wants to unburden and share and get advice from you, how should they reach you?
I'm starting my new YouTube channel, which is 80KK Oz. So 80KK Oz at gmail.com. You can get a hold of me on LinkedIn. I'm pretty easily found on LinkedIn. I'm more than committed to just working on this course so that we just try to stop people from taking their lives.
And you're a message of hope, a beacon of light, a testimony to the fact that you can transform.
That's beautiful. I love that.
Tell us what you do with Fuel Inc. It's called myfuel.io. When you go there, you can see Kerry's videos. So tell us about it.
It's a platform for, professional and personal development. Some of the most talented instructors from all over the world are blessed to be on there, sharing their experience, their skills in order to assist people to become better human beings, both professionally and personally. And one of the cool things that Fuel is going to be doing today is that there's going to be fuel for children. I think education in this space for youth is, I often hear speakers talk about the fact that they don't teach you anything like this in school. Well, I think that's about to change dramatically. And I think that's probably one of the most beautiful things that I think Fuel's going to do for the, younger generation. It's really needed considering the amount of social media and distraction for young people. We need something like this for them. I actually got an email from one of the founders, Alex, the other week, and a lady, she lost her brother, she lost her father, and she was in a really bad place, and she got introduced to Fuel, and she watched my series, and she said that I gave her hope, and that if I could turn my life around, she could turn hers around. That's my giving in that, and that makes me want to get up every day.
Kerry, I can't thank you enough. You are, like any good salesperson, you are a merchant of hope, and I thank you for that.
Thanks, Gerhard. It's been amazing.